Welcome back for another game break, guys. So the trailer today is the final Cyberpunk trailer. And I haven't covered Cyberpunk on this channel a lot, and you know, there's a bit of a reason why. So Cyberpunk is one of those games I just feel like I don't need to consume a lot of media for, because I know it's going to be great by and large. Even if it's not the second coming of Christ a lot of people want it to be, I still know it's by and large probably going to be a very solid experience. So, you know, I don't really know what the game looks like anymore, and I have no idea what the game's story is about, because, you know, I just haven't consumed a lot of media about it. And, you know, all I really know about it is Keanu Reeves is in it, which is fine and all, but I'd like to know a tiny bit more maybe. So, you know, I hear there's new gameplay in this, some action, maybe a little bit of story stuff as well. You know, so, you know, I'm very excited for this game, but there's like Hyrule Warriors, Spider-Man, Demon Souls, a whole bunch of games to get to before it. You know, so it's probably going to be quite a few months until I get to the game anyway. So chances are I'll probably forget most of what I watched today. So no, I am excited for Cyberpunk. It's just, you know, it's not one of those games, you know, I've been following super closely. Like, I don't need to watch half an hour like night wires or whatever about the game. You know, I just feel like you can overconsume game media before a game comes out. And don't get me wrong, I'm guilty of doing it. And since I do have a YouTube channel, I will, you know, cover games quite a bit sometimes, depending on the game. But for this one, I just didn't feel like I need to, because I want to go into it fairly fresh. Anyway, enough talking, let's watch.
They got a lock on us. Engine's been hit.
Get us out of here.
I'm losing control.
At CD Projekt Red, we dedicate ourselves to telling immersive stories. Yet with every new project, we set out to make our games bigger, more complex, deeply engaging.
Come on, V. Let's get you home.
Cyberpunk 2077 marries exploration of a vast open world with kinetic combat, story-changing player choices, and robust character development, all to bring you into our vision
character creator
of the
looks
dark
sick.
future.
You ever feel like the city doesn't give you a choice? You either burn alive in it, or you never existed at all.
The year is 2077.
Oh my God, just looking.
An economic crisis culminating in nuclear conflict has left America in pieces. With most of the continent degenerating into lawless war zones, people from all over have converged on the already overcrowded Night City, one of the world's last great megalopolises. A hub amassing the best in resources and know-how, and home to manufacturers of cutting-edge technologies, Night City continues to offer the promise of a civilized future.
What? No, this isn't happening.
Oh, but it is.
But in the city's streets, a merciless struggle for power rages. Gangs, corporate agents, hustlers, religious
blood cloud that comes off people?
politicians, and all manner of criminals strive to outplay one another. Ordinary people get caught in the crossfire.
Looking for justice. In Night City, I seek revenge. Much more feasible here.
In this world, consumed by never-ending conflict, sometimes only an outsider will get the job done.
Elizabeth tells me you have answers for us. I'm all ears.
And that's you, an urban mercenary, a cyber-enhanced gun for hire.
You seem to understand each other. Take this, too.
As a mercenary, you swear no allegiance. You've chosen the outlaw life and trust that your abilities will carry you up Night City's ruthless, underground social ladder.
Heart of Night City. That's it right there.
To thrive as a merc, you need the right combination of gear, skills, and reputation.
Dex had a load to say about you. I hope he wasn't overselling.
With the money you earn, you can turn yourself into a living weapon, buying guns and enhancements in the hundreds. As you roam the city's streets, you gain the experience you need to upgrade abilities and acquire perks. Combine the right skills and gear to create a gunslinger with inhuman reflexes. A stealthy
Nice,
netrunner
love
with
that little
command
bit
of
of
all
slow-mo in
surrounding
there
tech.
once in a while.
Or practically anyone in between.
Fuck, the guns look cool. Loves that
In
kind of like
Cyberpunk
arm rocket.
2077,
Awesome.
you steal a prototype biochip that can set you up for life.
Being filthy rich.
When its sealed container is ruptured, The only way to prevent the biochip from failing is to slot it into your head. It turns out it contains the digitized soul of Johnny Silverhand, a dead rocker boy with violence on his mind.
You mean to say there's an actual
Oh, shit.
terrorist in my head right now?
He's out for revenge. Aims to bring down the megacorp that made the chip.
Do whatever it takes to stop him. Defeat
Oh.
him. Gut him.
What is in your head can shift the balance of power in Night City. The high and mighty will do anything to
So
lay
it's a
their hands
projection.
on it.
Told you I'd end you someday.
The choices you make will shape your story and determine how events unfold.
V, you gotta take him down. That's why we're here.
Bringing down the
Not
mega
everything in
corporation,
Night City
always
is a
good.
matter of life and death. Sometimes it's about style, choosing your look, your ride, your pastime.
Character
who's at your
customization,
side.
awesome.
Choosing how you spend your dirty money.
Man, the lighting in this game is fucking fantastic.
Welcome to the next generation of open world adventure. Immerse yourself in Cyberpunk 2077.
No, looks awesome. I'm trying to think of the best way to say this. Yeah, it just looks very much in line with, what I thought it would look like. Gameplay looks robust, lighting's good, graphics are good. I actually know what the hell's going on with the story now. Yeah, kind of, very much a familiar direction, taking down the mega corporation or whatever, which, I'm always a fan of because we have those in our fucking world, and capitalism is good and all, but holy fuck, some of them are just ridiculous. Very curious to see where the story goes. Obviously going to reserve judgment. I had no idea that Keanu Reeves was essentially, a projection of a chip that you implanted into your brain. I thought he was actually a physical character. Maybe he will be, I don't know. But anyway, from this, he's a projection from your mind. So that's really cool. So he's going to be very much kind of like, your cybernetic fairy or whatever. Makes me think of Link, or makes me think of Ocarina of Time. Your fairy companion following you around. It just makes me think of that for whatever reason. But obviously it's going to be a little bit more robust than that. So no, honestly, looking forward to playing it. I'm not going to play for quite a few months. I'll probably forget most of what I just saw. But I am glad I watched it because I do have a little bit more excitement for the game now. Just because I think it was fading a little bit, just seeing, all the delays and all that. So it definitely, Cyberpunk's been put more on the back burner because of it. And all these other games are releasing first. But no, anyway, what do you guys think of Cyberpunk 2077? Are you going to play it as soon as it releases? Are you going to play it later? Do you have something else you're looking forward to first? Let me know in the comments, and thanks for joining me for another game break. Talk to you later.